I'm John Oxenham and I work for the Royal National Lifeboat Institution. I think the first thing to consider is, have you got the skills and training to make the best of whatever trip you've got in mind? So if you've got to sit on top, you're coming down to the beach like down at Studland here today, stay close to the shore. Have your person on the shore, they know what your plans are, you've told them you're just going to go 100 metres off, you're going to paddle up and down the beach for 20 minutes, you stick to the plan, they'll keep an eye on you, everything's good. Don't leave land without your buoyancy aid, whether it's from a hire centre, whether it's your own, put it on, zip it up, that's going to keep you afloat. If you get separated from the boat, it will keep you afloat. Obviously when you're on the boat's floating. If you fall off it, you need that buoyancy aid. Second thing, also critical, is your mobile phone in a waterproof pouch. Never leave the land without your phone in a pouch. Don't put it in the boat, keep it with you. So if you and the boat go your separate ways for whatever reason, you can call for help because you've got your phone. Never go to sea without checking the weather and the tides. So this water's always moving, but it's not really evident today. It looks rather benign. If the wind is blowing offshore, so it's blowing from the land out to sea, bear that in mind when you set off. It's going to blow you offshore. If you're drifting out to sea nicely thinking this is easy, maybe the wind's been helping you. When you turn around to come back in, it's going to be a lot harder. If the wind's blowing onshore, then that's probably a bit safer. If you get tired, the wind is just going to blow you onto the shore. If you have wind and tide all going the same way, it tends to flatten the sea out. If you have wind going the opposite direction to the tide, then it will start to create waves on the surface of the sea. And they tend to be shorter, sharper, choppier waves. Once you can spot it, it's very obvious whether you've got a wind over tide condition. And the waves can start to break because of the nature of the wind and the tide effect. So do bear that in mind. Certainly if you're going around a headland, for instance. But if you're just sit on top paddling off a beach, not such a big concern. But if you're going out sea kayaking around a headland, you need to be aware of wind and tide because it will affect the sea conditions out there. If you're renting a sit on top and you've got a wetsuit, just put it on. Keeps you warmer. It's going to keep you warmer. It's going to keep the sun off. If you happen to fall in, get separated from your boat, it could save your life. It's going to keep you much warmer. Anything that's not a wetsuit, unless it's specific technical clothing built for going in the water, it's not going to help you that much. So things like jeans, cotton t-shirts, they're going to get wet and they're going to get heavy, and they're not going to help you. So yeah, if you can get hold of a wetsuit, stick it on, stay warmer. So we have a kayak safety pack leaflet with lots of useful tips in it. The leaflet contains some retro-reflective tape so that you can stick it on your boat, stick it on your paddles. It means you're a lot easier to find and you're a lot easier to see when you're out at sea. So if you're paddling dawn, dusk maybe, certainly at night, the reflective tape means that other boaters out there, they can spot you. So they've got navigation lights, maybe they've got searchlights, maybe the sun is low and it's glinting off these reflective bits, makes you a lot more visible, and in the event of a search and rescue operation it makes you a lot easier to find. The sea's an amazing place to spend time, be it on your own, just paddling around the beach, or with a group of friends going on a more adventurous paddle. But it's an amazing place, an amazing environment. Tell people what you're doing, follow the basic guidance, and you will enjoy it more knowing that you've done everything you need to do.